Hey guys, good morning. Listen, I just wanted to pop on and just show my face here a little bit and talk to you guys about um, this Bitlocity thing that's going on. You know, I get your frustration, but I am fully confident that things are going to work out the way they're supposed to. And if I'm not, and if something happens or I see something or hear something that makes me think that it's not going to, sorry, if I think that it's not going to, I'll come here and let you know. Okay. Cause I'm with you guys. I'm on your side. I'm just like you. I'm obviously wanting big things to happen with Bitlocity, but I did watch the latest update. I don't know if you guys did. And at first I was like, oh my gosh, I don't care about the app updates. I don't care about, I don't know, the other stuff they were doing. I didn't care about that. I was like, tell me what's going on with the support side, what's going on here. So several days ago, they had something that talked about them having 11,000 emails, and they were getting through about 500 a day. Well, that's 22 days worth of emails. Now they're up to over 13,000 because we all keep sending the emails in, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't, but I personally have got an $83 payment that I paid twice. Well, $75 one time, $83 the second time because of the fees. But that $83 payment did not get me my slot open. And it was taking a long time and it was hung up and I just wanted to move forward. So I went ahead and did it again. But I have not sent a ticket in to get that refund because I know that it's just bogging down the system. It's not taking food off my table, so it can wait a little while. And so I'm just going to give them time to kind of work through the things and try to get, other packages open, get that Infinity line working like it's supposed to. So now they've got 13,000. They did bring in some developers to help. I don't know how many people or how many they're actually getting through a day now, but I'm guessing we still have a couple of weeks for them to get through all this stuff. And they're trying to do it in batches and trying to do different things. But what I did learn in that video this morning is that there are a lot of uplines, people way above us, their packages are still hung up. And as long as their packages are hung up, it keeps everything else hung up. So they addressed the Infinity line and said, look, it's, there are a lot of things that are still hung up higher up in the system. So it's taken a while for this to happen. So I still believe all this is going to happen. You're sick of hearing being positive. You're sick of hearing being patient, be patient. But, I've said this before, I kind of liken it to a new restaurant. When you go to a new restaurant, if you go in the first couple days, first couple weeks even, Mark and I usually give them at least a month to get all the bugs worked out, because there's so much that people can't prepare for, don't know what to expect. You just don't know what you don't know. And so that's kind of happened, I think, with Bitlocity. They talked about the fact that, with all the people, 130,000 people, you think about that, it's a lot of people trying to get in just one little thing. And surprisingly, the website didn't crash. That often happens. If you've never been through a new business opening or a business launch or anything like that, you may not be familiar with how all this stuff works. But I said in the very beginning, if it went smoothly, I would be surprised, and in some ways it has gone smoothly. I know y'all find that hard to believe, but it has. Like I said, the website didn't crash, but they're just still overwhelmed with all of the things that are happening. Some of this stuff is not Bitlocity's fault. When we're making purchases through different wallets, we're all using different wallets, and some wallets are pulling not enough money. Like we copy that amount that we're supposed to pay into that wallet, and then the wallet's taking their fee from that amount instead of on top of that amount. So it causes a problem. That package is not going to open because they haven't received enough money. So, you're starting to see messages that say, hey, you didn't send enough money. And I actually had that happen on one of mine. And I did get the message saying, okay, here's how much you still owe to make this happen. And so they are truly working on this stuff. I truly believe it's going to happen. Yes, the launch was last Saturday, so it's like, oh, we should be getting all the money. Listen, I kind of thought that too. I mean, I thought it would happen quicker, although I knew it wasn't going to be easy and I knew it was going to take a little bit of time. But it's just going to take a little bit longer. They're saying, next week it's going to look completely different than it does this week, even the following week. So just, don't stress about this. Again, if it's not taking money off the table, off food off your table, just don't stress about this. And, I saw people say this is not the way I do business, and I get all of that. But if you haven't been through this kind of stuff, you're just not, don't know that this unfortunately is kind of normal. And just be patient and go about your life. Check it once or twice a day if you want. Now, the comment that they made about the payments that are pending and you have to process the withdrawal first, the way they worded that is really weird, and I'm still not quite sure I understand that, but I will tell you this. When I first saw a payment, and I have seen some payments come through, the first one I saw, and they weren't from the Infinity line. They were from people who had leveled up, past the Infinity line. But when I saw a payment come through, I was like, okay, well, I'm going to see if I can withdraw that to my wallet and just see how that works. So I did process the withdrawal, and that was early in the week. Haven't seen that yet. But since then, other payments are going into my Bitlocity wallet. They're not going to my other wallet, but they're in the Bitlocity wallet. And I think that's because I tried to process a withdrawal at the very beginning. I know it doesn't really make sense. I'm still trying to figure that out, but because I did do that, I seem to be seeing, when I go to my dashboard, I can see that some money is going in there. So you might just try to process a withdrawal, make sure your wallet address is correct. Try to process a withdrawal and then see what happens. Just, say yes, you want to do a withdrawal. Look and see if there are any pending payments. And then just kind of wait and see what happens with that. Honestly, I'm still a little confused about how that works, but that's what I did. I just tried to process a withdrawal, and then all of a sudden I started to see some things in the Bitlocity wallet. So I haven't gotten any payments for it yet. None of it has been withdrawn to my wallet. And I know they say they're working on that too. So again, to me, this is just kind of icing on the cake. Still making money elsewhere, still living my life just as I was. So I hope that most of you are doing that as well. I know some of you this is very, very important for, and then we all want it, but just keep doing whatever it was you were doing as if you didn't have it, and just give it a little bit of time. And I truly believe that it is all going to work out, and we're all going to be really happy that we did this. From everything I've seen and heard, I think Bitlocity is going to be a great company. It's going to be a great opportunity to get in the Bitcoin world. We just got to get through this part. So just please, I know you're sick of hearing it, but try to be positive, try to be patient, and just keep doing your life. Just keep living your life. Check it once or twice a day if you want to, once or twice every couple days. And I really believe that in the next couple of weeks, and I do believe couple of weeks, again, I kind of equate this, I don't know if you guys have heard of the term soft launch. They haven't used that term, but they're saying we're still in pre-launch. I kind of feel like that's where we are. It's just, restaurants will open quietly without making a big to-do. I don't know why I always use restaurants, but that's just kind of what comes to me. But they'll open quietly without a big advertising push, just to let people kind of come in and they kind of practice on you. So, I just kind of equate that to this. Give them some time. That with us, that first 130,000, and there's a lot of people, y'all, 130,000 people. With those first 130,000 people, we are kind of the guinea pigs. We are the ones that they are working through all this stuff with. So I hope this helps. I hope that you guys can try to feel a little bit better about it. I honestly, truly believe it's going to be a great company. I think things are going to be good. I think the money's going to come. I don't know how that Infinity line is going to work. The way it was, marketed, it seemed like you're going to get paid pretty steadily. And I believe that, but I don't know for sure how that's going to work. They say you're going to get paid over and over. Well, when we say over and over, it sounds like frequently, but it could be over and over once every week or two. I don't know. But again, we're all in this together. So let's just try to stay positive together. Let's try to not bring the negativity to the group, and just be patient. I'm sorry. I need to find another word for that so that you don't keep hearing that over and over. But I love you guys, and I really believe this is going to be good for all of us. So have a great Sunday, and hopefully we'll be sharing some good news soon, some new updates, and things are going to turn around soon. But in the meantime, just hang in there. Y'all have a great day. Talk to you soon.